Nuclear binding energy. The energy required to separate an atomic nucleus completely into its constituent protons and neutrons is known as binding energy, where EV is the binding energy of the nucleus. So basically, we use a symbol EV to denote the binding energy of the nucleus. Now let's talk about the mass defect. So the mass defect is defined as the difference between the mass of the nucleus and its constituent is called the mass defect. So mass defect delta M is defined as number of proton times mass of proton plus number of neutrons times mass of neutron minus mass of the nucleus, where Z is the atomic number, A is the mass number, MP is the mass of the proton, and Mn is the mass of the neutron, and M is the mass of the whole nucleus. Now, thus the binding energy is defined as EB is equal to delta M times C square, and delta M we will get it from here. The binding energy per nucleon is given as EV dash is equal to EV over A, where A is the mass number. So basically what we need to do in order to find the binding energy per nucleon, we need to divide the binding energy by the number of neutrons plus protons, which simply means that we are dividing the binding energy by mass number, because A is my mass number and mass number is basically the sum of number of neutrons and protons, and this is how we'll define the nuclear binding energy.